Hi. I think I want to share the mobility adventure I had this morning. So the thing is, I had a very early flight. That's probably why I'm here already. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and well, it's embarrassing, but I love the snooze button. Who loves snooze button as well? Yeah, you understand me. So yeah, I was almost late for my flight. So I woke up later than I expected, and well, I had to find my mobility options to go to the airport as quick as possible. So Uber somehow took me longer than usually, probably because there are more people in Vilnius who like snooze button as well at the same time. So yeah, but it took me less than 1 minute to get 4 or even 5 mobility options to get to the airport. Okay, I could have walked. Well, would take me 1 hour. That's a bit too long when you're late for flight, I guess. I could ride a bike, which would be kind of convenient, but well, the suit and everything, which is, by the way, not the problem when I go to work. Then I could use the car-sharing car, which would take me 5 minutes walk and 10 minutes to the airport, as well as the bus, 5 minutes walks, 12 minutes to the airport. And then I could shorten the 5-minute walk period with the electric scooter. So that's a lot. And I got those possibilities really quickly. So yeah, I took a car sharing this morning. But actually, in Vilnius, we don't really notice that we've gone so far, and we have it so quickly and so seamless and so conveniently that, well, that's the future we're living today. This stressful situation showed that the mobility should be stressful at all, that you should move wherever you choose really quickly and conveniently. I think that the future is not about the technology, it's not about electric vehicles or autonomous vehicles, which, by the way, if you want to try out, you can do it in Vilnius, so we will figure it out. But it's not even about the apps. I guess it's about the people. It's about getting to the basic needs for people to move from door to door. And that's what we are working on in Vilnius. And going back to my story, I even had coffee at the airport. I still had some time. Lucky me. So yeah, you might have guessed that Vilnius is quite a nice place to live. It's quite compact. It's really beautiful and vibrant. You should visit it if you haven't done so. We are the city of 600,000 inhabitants. We're growing 3% a year. We have some challenges there as well. We're also one of the happiest cities in Europe. We have the best life-work balance amongst, we're at the top 10 in the whole world. So it's a nice place to live and be. And, but that's a rapidly growing city, and it has, as every city, as all the cities, has its own problems. Traffic is one of them, obviously. To be honest, we are solving the traffic problems with sustainable solutions. Sorry, guys, but we are investing a lot into bicycle infrastructure. We doubled our infrastructure twice. Well, we doubled twice. Yeah, what's that? We doubled our infrastructure in the past 4 years, and we're about to double this number we have today in the next 4 years again. We're going back to the roots. We're talking about pedestrian, not just the basic infrastructure, but the comfort with all the things which are needed for pedestrians to move around really conveniently. We're also renewing our public transportation. We have 60% of brand new vehicles in the city, and we are renewing it all really shortly. Hopefully we'll have it all quite new in the city. We are creating more spaces for people and not for their transport, and that's what we are going back to. But we are also working with people to do so. We're working with people, we're working with businesses to come up with new opportunities to evolve the mobility and to tackle it so that it meets today's and tomorrow's needs of the people who live in the city. So in Vilnius, you basically never choose, is it car or bus? You take both. You take a car, you take a bus, you take a bike, you take a scooter, you take whatever you need. And well, we don't really care traveling from A to B. We say we travel from door to door. And we travel door to door quite quickly. On average, our commuting time is 27.82 minutes, which is 10 minutes, more than 10 minutes less than in Dublin, for instance. You can also choose from 35 options to commute in the city. Some of them are not very useful, but basically if you would like, you could kayak to your work or take a hot air balloon, for instance, but only if you're a freelancer, so because you never know when it's going to land. So, but yeah, you can do that as well. We also are proud that we have one of the largest car sharing share in EU capitals. We have around 1,500 sharing cars per 1 million inhabitants. And if you take into consideration that one car sharing car equals 12 private cars, we kind of got rid of 10,000 cars in the city of Vilnius. That's quite nice. So, but with more mobility options than ever before, how do we make it work? How do we make it not compete with each other, but work together and contribute to each other? So Vilnius is home to this application and former startup. It's not a startup anymore, Trafi, which was actually the official route planning tool for Rio Olympic Games, which is the solution behind Lyft, which is a solution and the brain behind Berlin's Jelby. So that was developed in Vilnius and with the help of the city's open data as well. And I'm gonna go back to this really quickly. Vilnius is also the city where people embrace innovations rather than fearing it. For instance, we had Uber come to Vilnius in 4 weeks, and that's the record, as we know. So it's very quickly. And we had Bolt scooters coming to the city in 1 week. So they said, okay, we want to come to the city, and we said, yeah, please do. And going to the scooter, into the scooter topic, we are not the city that is going to ban something, which some countries or cities did. We said, okay, let's do it. Let's solve the problems on the way. We're here to help, and we as a city feel that we can help to educate people how to use them properly, where to go, how to put them properly, and so on. So we're working really successfully with the companies that provide these services, as well as we are launched some educational campaigns to tackle that. So being fast and open, we want to have really fully synchronized and fully seamless mobility and integrated as well. So that's what we are creating now. We are working together with Trafi, the company that I already told you about, to build the mobility core. That's the place where all the data from the city mobility providers, as well as the city data that we have, would be in one place for us to make better decisions as a city and for us to control providers better and even do more stuff which we may not think about today. And that's the truly intelligent solution. It's not even smart, I guess. So in the end of the day, I guess it's all about the balance, balancing all the ways we can travel around the city. And we are not thinking how to force people to use other means of transportations. We're here to provide good, safe, convenient alternatives to moving around the city, and also reliable ones. So yeah, and as well, we're there so that mobility helps us rather than frightens us or helps us achieve us and bring us from door to door. And so that no snooze button can ruin a day anymore. Thank you.